It's showtime.
BS&B Media, in association with STWF-TV, the Podcasting Network.
Introducing the best in the world! Ooh, yeah!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Best in the world, hashtag BITW. I'm Dale. We got Trell in the building from Sports for You Wrestling. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, what's going on, Dale? Just fresh off a fresh, nicely done Elimination Chamber, and I'm ready to talk about it again.
Yes. We will definitely get into the chamber. We've got lots to talk about. But first, before we get into that, let's talk about the King Cake contest giveaway. This is the last week as Mardi Gras was on Tuesday. Happy Mardi Gras to you if you didn't celebrate. But if you didn't know about the King Cake contest, go ahead and check this out.
What is going on, people? It's your boy Chill Will. Guess it's Mardi Gras season, y'all. And you know what that means. It's time for King Cake. STWF TV is giving away 2 King Cakes per week from Little J's Donuts during Mardi Gras. All you have to do is subscribe to STWF TV on YouTube and comment on the STWF TV shows. Comment the most and get put into a drawing. The names are randomly selected every week. That's right. Get a taste of Mardi Gras this year with Little J's King Cake, located in Harahan, Louisiana. Check them out on Facebook at Little J's Donuts or at littlejsdonuts.org. We'll be seeing you.
All right, get into to win that King Cake. This is the last week for this contest. So, all right, man, let's get into it. Cena done sold his soul to The Rock.
Talk about it.
Elimination Chamber. Big picture thoughts here, man.
I didn't think he was. I wasn't sure if he actually was going to pull that off because but then I've been saying it for weeks. I'm like, it's his last run. Why wouldn't he? Why not now? But to see it actually get pulled off the way it did, I'm like, shit. He pretty much planned to seize at the Royal Rumble when he had that little speech, which didn't sound like Cena like. Sounded like he felt entitled. So
yeah,
I was glad I was right.
Right. Yes. He been dropping the seeds and all that kind of stuff. I've ignored it. He caught me by surprise. I loved it. The Cena turn has turned into like this is the updated version of the Hulk Hogan turn, but will this have the same kind of impact the Hulk Hogan heel turn did for WCW?
I would say no on the simple fact of Cena is not the most hated man in the IWC. It's just everyone ages 10 and under mostly. Yeah. And probably, people in their 30s or early 30s, late 20s who grew up Cena fans.
Yes.
They'll probably quickly get over it. Hulk Hogan, that was a lot nationwide hero, and him turning heel changed the course of WWE in itself, because if he didn't turn heel that night at Bash at the Beach, there's no DX. Because DX was bait up just to counter, the NWO. So
yes,
no NWO, no DX, no Evolution, no Shield, and no Nexus, and so forth and so forth. So that had a domino effect that stands the test of time. Right now, it remains to be seen, but I think Cena's is just it was just like we got that one last ride, and it's finally the one that everybody, ages late 30s and 40s and up been wanting for the past 20 years. So, but it's a big impact for sure because the Make-A-Wish is going to go down.
So yeah, I do wonder how much that's going to affect the Make-A-Wish, because I did see a couple videos from kids like, I hate The Rock, I hate John Cena. Like, what? You hate John Cena?
Look, man, Cena is in the Hall of Fame Guinness World Record for Make-A-Wishes. I think he solidified that. So he's like,
Yes.
F them kids.
Oh man. And they proceed to whip the crap out of Cody in the ring. The Rock loves doing that. He absolutely loves it.
Cody likes getting whipped.
Yes, exactly. Even got who's the rapper that was out there? Travis Scott. He was in on it too. He got a slap in there on Cody.
He did a little bit more than what he should have, because lucky Cody was laying down, face down on the ground, because had he been standing up, he probably won't see Travis Scott right now.
Man, but look, I will say bravo, Triple H, wonderful job. You got me. I will tell you, in the Elimination Chamber. Don't get me wrong, I like the victory that Cena got in the Chamber, the way it happened and everything like that. But my whole thing was like, okay, if you're gonna do it, that means he's got to be in the main event of WrestleMania. Cena can't work like this. He's not looking that good in the ring.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know about this. But now this turn pulls it off. Because the match so much, it doesn't really matter that much, right? Like you can put together a 5-7 minute match or whatever, and it'll be okay. But the story here is wonderful.
I agree, because I'm like, I didn't have anyone turning heel at the Elimination Chamber. I thought one of them was going to do it at WrestleMania. Like Cody would, give it all he had and Cena wouldn't die. And he'd be like, well, screw it. He sold his soul. Or Cena somehow did it at the end and he gets awarded the championship. I thought it was going to happen that way. But to see it play out in succession, Cena wins, Cody shows up, Rock shows up, and it just set the tone. Because if you remember, on Twitter, people were complaining how talking crap how The Rock wanted, the main event slot. Like, oh, he's taking the spotlight from everybody else. But I'm like, every match had ample amount of time to get all their stuff in. No one got time taken away. This is the reason when they wanted him in the main event. I'm like, okay, something big's gonna happen, but I still didn't know it was gonna be John Cena. He did it for The Rock.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. I cannot applaud Triple H enough for the job he did with this. Now, it brings in more questions, right? We got a new corporation going on here. If so, okay, we got 2 part-timers in the clique. We need some full-timers, right? So
it's recruiting time. It's recruiting season.
Yes.
And I've been saying Rock is building. I think he's gonna build some type of super team. Cena's obviously he's gonna be the head honcho because he's gonna have the championship. Rock is gonna be pulling the strings from behind the scenes. Now you just gotta add in the pieces. Because if you remember at Bad Blood, he did this. Then at the Royal Rumble, he did this. So that's 1 down, 2 to go. Who's the one?
So let's fantasy book this.
All right.
I think we're looking at Ava being the day-to-day manager of this new corporation. What's your
she
thoughts on that?
already got NXT and Evolve. So
Oh,
she's gonna do.
she's gonna be Evolve. I didn't know this. Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't know this. All right.
yeah. She's gonna have her play heavy.
Okay.
Her
So
play's gonna be
Evolve
super heavy.
premiered yesterday, right? I didn't get a chance
Yeah.
to watch that.
Yeah, it premiered yesterday. I haven't watched it either, but yeah, she's running that over there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I heard Rosenberg is doing play by play.
Getting his little commentating chops in, huh? Look at him.
Yeah, exactly. I always listen to his podcast. I love his podcast or whatever. They're pretty funny. So I was surprised to hear him doing play by play. So I definitely got to check it out. Is this going to be part of your weekly rotation now? Evolve?
We'll see. Depends on what time it comes on because I still got my show to prepare for. So it depends on the time. Yeah. If not, then I'll probably have to catch it, on the weekend, get caught up on it. So it'll probably be on my weekend rotation.
Yeah, I mean it's on Tubi, so you'll be able to watch it whenever. So
I just go online.
Right.
I don't have Tubi. Too many apps. I don't care if it is free.
right. I'm with you. I don't want to sit through the ads.
Yeah. I had enough of that on Netflix
right.
and Peacock.
Yes, for real. Randy Orton also returns. We predicted this happening, but he returns, and he gets to put hands on Kevin Owens. What were your thoughts on Randy Orton here?
Well, I knew he was going to come back. I had predicted him coming back before Mania, obviously on the road to Mania, because he was already booked for the little European Road to WrestleMania tour. So he was already booked for that. But I thought he was going to come in during the match, but the match played through. So I was happy to see him. And to the boys that play security, what in God's name made you think, oh, well, the ring is cleared out. Let me get back in the ring. Let me get back in the ring. And to the dummy that fell for the handshake, you deserve that RKO. It was like, hi, Randy Orton. Nice to meet you. Bam!
Hey.
That had me dying. I'm like, you deserve that.
Yep. We love to see it. So that with that match possibly happening at Mania, that should be pretty good. I guess they keep Kevin Owens off TV for a while. What would you think?
I don't think so. I think Orton's probably going to come back looking for Kevin. So he's probably going to be not in the ring. He's probably going to do his usual, video vlog from his car.
Yeah, from his car, yes.
Or wherever he's at. So
from his car.
It'd be nice if he does one of those car vignettes and Orton just comes out of nowhere and just drags him at the car.
He RKO'd him through the window. Oh
I'm calling right now. Like, he should drag him through the car and they just start a fight right there in the parking lot. That would be awesome.
Just a random dude picks up the cell phone and videos and everything from the cell phone video.
Exactly. Yes, I would love to see it.
This is what we need. Triple H, book it.
If you're watching this show, have your people contact this show and contact Sports for You Wrestling. We got you.
We got you. That's good. Oh man. All right. So let's talk some news and rumors here. First thing, I forgot to put this one in here, but Jessica Carr. The rumor is she's about to get back into the ring wrestling. She's got some kind of name picked out and everything like that. I think she's doing house shows.
I think she's doing it right now. I think she's wrestling right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she's doing house shows. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I seen a photo. I was like, oh, I barely recognized her. I'm like, that's pretty dope. Yeah. I don't know what had her get back into the wrestling ring, but hey, good for her. She get her on the way, get her into PC, get her into NXT, and then have her move up. And I mean, if Teddy Long can move on from refereeing, why not Jessica Carr? Because she was a pretty good referee.
Yeah. She during this match, she got out there. I was like, hey, cut it out. It's not now. Whatever. You sure did lay out a law in this little instance. So that definitely shows some personality. So yeah.
Oh yeah. That'd be awesome. I'm looking forward to that if she does. See if I can remember, when I see her, like, oh snap, there goes that ref.
Yeah, exactly. So also in on the Elimination Chamber, we saw this right here, but not on TV. Drake was in Toronto.
He was on TV. He was on my. He was on the TV. He was sitting right behind the commentating table, so it was kind of hard not to miss him.
Well, no, I didn't see them. Say, hey, look, Drake is in there.
No.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh no. O'Shea cleared that up. He was like, they usually ask you if you want to be mentioned on TV, and it's up to the person they want to say yay or nay. So obviously Drake don't want attention to himself. So you just came in
hometown, man. They're not gonna boo you in your hometown. There's no way. You serious right now? You think this man will get booed in Toronto?
Listen, man. I've seen vids. Sometimes in his own city. Sometimes they've been playing some Kendrick stuff. So, but as a whole, like that, nah, I don't think so. I don't think he would get booed out of his own city. But he doesn't want attention drawn to him. So I get it. So that's why they didn't put his name out there or nothing. But if he was looking, I was like. I was telling John, there goes Drake right over there next to Yachty. And Drake became a fan after that night. The pay-per-view was so good, Drake became a fan of WWE.
Okay. I thought he'd been down with him. I mean,
Nah. Otherwise, you'll have tracks on every pay-per-view for Mania or something, but it might change. You never know.
Yeah. Will, where you at, man? I thought you were supposed to jump in here.
Uh-oh.
Come log on.
Uh-oh. Someone got called out.
Yeah, so Will's he's a casual wrestling fan here, so I know he did catch this pay-per-view, so I want to get his thoughts on it. That would have been pretty cool. So yeah. I got you, man. I got you. No problem, Will.
Yeah, I know how that feeling is trying to get home in time.
Yeah. All right. Well, on NXT, we saw a match get stopped. Cora Jay's match, actually.
After it was doing a commercial, right?
Yeah, it was during the commercial. Yes. She got whipped into the corner. I had to rewind it and stop and what the hell happened? But she says she got on Twitter maybe about a couple hours later and said she felt it was like her knee tweak or whatever.
Oh,
but she's good.
I thought I was thinking the worst. I thought when she hit it, she hit a nerve in her spine or something, and she went limb or something. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
Yep. So just a knee tweak, and I guess they stopped the match as a precaution, checked out the knee and all that stuff, and she's fine. So
good, man.
I know she has a TNA Knockouts championship match, and I figured that's the reason why they stopped it. Like, yo, you got a big match.
We need to preserve you. We built this up way too much for you to. Let's tone it down. Tone it down.
And I think the Cora Jade beating up on Jordan Grace at the on NXT. I think that was kind of to replace Cora Jade too.
Oh, Roxanne?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Maybe. Probably.
So yeah, I have nothing to back that up with, but it was just random backstage thing. It just happened, made sense. And then, with the injury to Cora Jade, it makes sense to me. So
I mean, she did bring up Roxanne's name earlier that night anyway. So
Oh,
she
true.
probably just heard her name coming out of her mouth and wanted to reintroduce herself.
Yeah. Yep. Lena says it's the perfect way to protect Cora from getting pinned, keep the momentum, and looking strong against the TNA Impact champion. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So but yeah, Cora should be okay. That's the good news coming out of that. So
good. Happy to hear it.
now we also saw Jade Cargill return, and when she returned, it looks like she was going for Liv, but instead she beats the crap out of Naomi, beats her out of the chamber. Bianca Belair is stuck in the pod, no telling what she would have done if she was out. So the story, this is like the main woman's story now, right?
Yep, it's finally kicking into high gear. It's been on the back burner for a little bit here and there, but it got kicked into high gear now. We in it now. Dog walked the shit out of her.
Yes, and to sell it during the premiere of Queen of the Ring, Naomi appears with Jimmy Uso with the neck brace on. So yeah, got to sell this injury.
Yeah, she gotta get that Tony Khan bid in, man. You can't just walk around and not be hurt. So and she bedazzled it so it matches her outfit. So
Exactly.
She looking fly. She looking fly in the injury reserve right now. So
yes. So I'm excited for Naomi because she never really got a story like this. And that's why I'm really excited about this for her. Where do you see this going? How do you see this going? What's your thoughts?
I see it going as far as WrestleMania. I think I don't think Naomi's going to take a beat down like that and not try to come back for some type of vengeance. I mean, we still got to hear from her. We still got to hear her side of the story. Yeah. If she's part of it or if she's going to be revealed to be part of it. So was Jade right for jumping her? It might continue a little bit after WrestleMania, but I think all of this leads up to her and Bianca at SummerSlam, or maybe the all women's pay-per-view that's been rumored to go down this year as well.
Oh, that's another rumor. Okay, well, tell me about this rumor.
They're looking to. I think it's like in July. They're looking to bring back the women's all women's pay-per-view, and with the roster they have between NXT, Raw, SmackDown, and the partnership with TNA. That's gonna be a banger.
Yes, exactly, bro. Yes, they needed to do this a long time ago. So, I'm excited.
They got the right roster for it.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, so I think all this is gonna lead towards Bianca and Jade for some point for the World Heavyweight Championship, and I see Jade probably beating Bianca for that title. But that girl got dog walked. I mean, goddamn.
Man.
Bravo to Bianca. Best performance, Academy Award, Oscars, Emmy, whatever it is, the Golden Globes. Yeah. She put on a performance of lifetime inside that pod, man. She was going through it. She was going through it.
Look, I like the little subtle look back Naomi gave Bianca before Jade touched it.
Like, help me. Like Kevin Hart, help me. Help me.
Yo.
And she's like, hey, whoop her.
Yeah. Like, we don't give wrestlers enough credit for their acting, bro. Like, this is good stuff. For real. Yeah, this is really
Naomi knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Naomi knew it was coming. You can just her facial expression, it wasn't all smiles, just happy to see her girl from the big three back. It wasn't like a happy shock. It was just she had that look like, shit.
Yeah.
Like your mom coming home with that belt, you getting your ass.
Yes.
So it's
yes. Yes, that's exactly it. Did anyone catch what Jay said to Liv? I didn't catch
Yeah,
that.
she said, I know it was you. So I don't know if she pretended that she knew or pretend that she was on her side, but I don't know. But yeah, I caught that too.
Oh, okay. So Lena said, I know it wasn't you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Damn. I thought she said I knew it was you to play on to the fact that she was coming for her, but
Yeah.
if she said it wasn't, well, shit. I mean, when she did hit that pivot and juked Liv and went straight for Naomi, Naomi looked back, she turned around and just thumped the shit out of her. I was like, damn, this is gonna be good.
Man. So do you think we get more of this on SmackDown?
Well, Jay's gonna be on SmackDown tomorrow, so
right.
I'm anxious to see her first promo of how she's gonna be. Is she gonna come back and just start destroying female that's in the ring, having a match, and she's gonna just come back and just destroy everybody and call out Bianca or call out Naomi? Or I'm anxious to see what she's gonna do, because the carnage is not, it will not stop. I guarantee you it's not gonna stop. So I'm excited.
Okay, Greg says he'd have them bring Naomi back, let her get whooped again, and then hold her off television until the Evolution pay-per-view or SummerSlam. So that's a long time, bro.
I mean, these months go by fast, so they know how to, WWE know how to drag out stories. So
yeah,
if Bianca wins the Women's World Championship, she's gonna be on Raw. So that's already having her separated from Jade anyway. So, so unless Jade costs her the championship, be like, nah, you coming back over here? You're gonna deal with me first. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I think I can see Bianca winning so she can get away from Jade for a while, enjoy her title reign on Raw. If Naomi wasn't along, have someone else that helped her come in and, help Naomi out, and that's that feud with Jade as well. But eventually, it's going to end with Bianca.
Okay. So, Faith saying Naomi didn't fight back. If you knew she was coming back for you, why wouldn't you fight back?
Hey, man, listen, when you Naomi and you see Jade coming, your mind is gonna say fight back, but everything else is gonna be shook. Like you can't even move. So, and if you think about it, when Jade got in the ring and was going at her, she was still looking at Bianca. I mean, by the time she turned around, she was already getting her ass whooped. So, so it's like at this point, what can you do? You try to get up. She tried to crawl and run away, and she got the door slammed in her face. So, it's easier said than done when them hands are flying.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say about the Elimination Chamber, there was still, when you look at the WrestleMania picture, there's still so much story that was left off, right? Like you still had Jey Uso, you still have the Charlotte part of it. It's still more to go with this thing. Like WrestleMania is gonna be packed.
Yes.
Again.
It's gonna be lit. That's why they had stories on Raw that did not fit, into the Elimination Chamber card, which was good because it makes weekly television even more must see, especially what happened this past Monday. And then you still got SmackDown with Jacob and Solo, so that's gonna be building as well. So it's good, man. I can't wait. This is like the most exciting WrestleMania since last year, because WrestleMania last year you was only focused on maybe one or two stories. This we got a whole lot of stories.
More stories. Yes, you're right.
So, Will,
what's up?
How we doing, man? How y'all doing, fellas?
Oh, good, man. All right. So as a casual wrestling fan, you got to check out Elimination Chamber.
I did. Men and women. They
yes.
Show. Yeah, it was great.
Yes. So right now we're talking about Jade Cargill coming into the chamber, attacking Naomi. beating her out the chamber.
Yeah.
So kind of just coming into the story, what did you get from this?
I got that shorty who was still in the box had major smoke, and she was definitely trying to get up out of there, but it was a little too late. She couldn't get out in time, man. She beat her like she stole something.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I also love the acrobatics from the ladies. Once again, they are just on another level than the female wrestlers from my era when I was watching. I tune in now. I'm just used to a bunch of chops and slaps and some hair pulls, and they flying now, man.
Yeah, man.
Every one of them like base Jeff Hardy now. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're doing everything, bro.
Everybody's catching knuckles nowadays, man. Ain't no money
I
that
love
slapping BS and pulling hair. They
Full
giving
fist.
up black eyes. You know what I'm saying?
RKOs and shit. Like it's going down.
Exactly, man.
I also took away that Trish apparently doesn't age. It's not fair.
Trish Stratus don't age. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. And she looks so good next to Tiffy. Tiffy looked good next to her. Like we could make this a tag team for real.
See. All right, so good. So there's where the casual take is gonna come into play. I thought they was. I was like, that's perfect. That works.
Yeah,
I was like, those two do a lot more.
It's like that. Mother-daughter tag team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. She's a mother, barely. Like that's not a mom. That ain't a mom bod. Don't say that.
I mean,
Yes,
she definitely gives Stephanie's mom a run for her money. Jesus.
Yeah, but it was fun to see them just flying all over the ring, man. And she's a gymnast, no? That's what I heard. An ex-gymnast.
She does. Oh, Tiffy, yeah.
It showed. It showed like it just the moves were crisp.
University of Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, I don't know if it's her finisher, but she bounced on three. All three moves. Most of the men can't do that move.
Except Jacob. Except Jacob.
Yeah.
Except Jacob. It's called the prettiest moonsault ever.
Hey, man. No lies told. No, I can concur.
Mm-hmm.
That is definitely the prettiest moonsault out.
Seriously. No
But
arguments.
But just the raw athleticism, man. Oh man, it was fun to watch. Trish still jumping off shit. Why? But like just
it's WrestleMania season, bro.
You're right. It is WrestleMania season.
Yeah, she did have a little run like this past year. Maybe about a good 4 or 6 months or something.
Oh,
so
y'all bad friends. Nobody told me. That's cool.
Listen, how do I know what lady wrestlers you like, bro? Like,
Oh, you need to know what wrestlers I like to know if I want to watch. Do anything
hey, man, Jeff's a bad friend, man.
Yeah. I watch her read a phone book. Don't play with me.
Listen, we're talking in the chat all the time about the hotness of the ladies now. So
I know.
you gotta come peep it out, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I do know the location. I know we up there.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Oh.
So, tell me your thoughts on the Cena turn.
Oh yeah,
I think it's perfect. I think it's the biggest turn of our generation.
Mm-hmm.
I think there hasn't been a turn like this since Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Truthfully.
Yeah.
Plenty of other guys have turned, but none of them hit like Hogan and then Cena. My favorite part, when I was younger, I was on the other side of this, but now it's just watching all the little kids cry that they're heroes.
Right, yes.
It's so funny. Oh man, it's so good. I thought he did a good job. He didn't oversell it. It was mostly just a lot of blank face, just staring off into the abyss. And I was here for every second of it. Also, I want to point out that I think DC Comics made this possible because I think his role in Peacemaker, the show that he did, I think his role in that opened people up to the idea of a possibility that he could even be a heel. I think because in that show, he very much is a heel, even though he's the lead. He very much is a heel in that show. I mean, Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the show, but he kills Rick Flag, man. Everybody loves Rick Flag, man. And he put Rick Flag down.
And if Peacemaker wasn't any indication, just watch the last Fast and Furious movie when he was Jacob Toretto. That dude was.
I didn't even watch that one yet because I don't know. I take a step back from that. You can wait a while and you'll have like 6 to watch.
Yeah.
So
not the one where he died, but the one before that when he got introduced.
Right. Dale will tell you you could just I binge everything, so I'll just wait till they
when he made that when he gave Rock that look, I'm like, that's Jacob Toretto. Jacob Toretto is arrived in WWE.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, so but again, I honestly believe if he didn't do those 2 movies, I feel like they were setting this up. If he doesn't do the movie and the show, I don't know if you can get this one by. I think it's tougher. It's such a turn.
And plus, like I was telling Dale earlier, he's already in the Hall of Fame and Guinness World Record of Make-A-Wish. So he's like, man, fuck these kids. I'm ready. This is me now.
Right.
I'm doing this for me.
Right. I've done all I can for these little kids, man. I did everything I could for them. It's over. It's time now to start making kids cry. Apparently.
See, John,
hey, John. Being a neat freak
Nikki,
and want stuff done your way doesn't make you a heel. It means you're about your business.
I think Nikki was the heel with this one.
You're about your business. You don't. Yeah, you want your house a certain way. You want your kitchen a certain way. Shoes off when you walk in. Yeah, why the hell not? Why can't a man want boundaries like that? You ain't gotta be a heel. The man, look at him now.
You gotta be a king.
Look at him now. He got a wife.
Yeah, you gotta be a king in your own castle. That's all. You ain't gotta be.
That's all it was. And she wasn't with it. She was the bougie one. The one that likes to spin, get all this stuff. He ain't with all that.
Desperate Housewives.
Yeah, exactly. He ain't with that. He ain't want cameras in his house to begin with.
But yeah, I do think those 2 other projects led into being able to get this by. Now, is WWE still bold enough to do it even if they didn't have that prerequisite? Yeah, probably. They did it with Hogan.
For sure.
But so I got a question. With the 2, those are the 2 biggest. Which one do you think was crazier? Like which one just wow?
As far as
they both had the equal amount of shock value to me. I really didn't expect both of them at all. And the fans showed you back in 97 or 98, whatever it was, and they were throwing all the crap at Hogan. It shows you what they thought. Now, if this was that same time frame, I'm pretty sure they would have littered the ring too.
Yeah.
I mean, Cena came in through the ruthless aggression, the upcoming, the Austin Theory. He was Austin Theory before Austin Theory was Austin Theory. As far as the heel, throughout his 20-year run, he always showed that sign of aggression, that ruthlessness, but he always kept it in check. So we always be like, okay, this is gonna be the year. Nope, this should be the time. Nope. And then when he got to year 19, year 20, we all just gave up about it.
Yeah.
Hogan, we never expect that shit to happen. That was like a culture shock that pretty much changed WWE forever with him joining the NWO. So, it's a different impact.
And I'll say that one of the differences is true to the brand, Hogan kind of kept the kayfabe going because he is a heel in life now. So he went full method and he's just a heel in general. But I'll say, for me, the Hogan thing was crazier in my opinion because he also, like I said, when it happened, he joined the villains of wrestling at the time. They were running amok throughout both. Weren't they back at WCW running amok at one point and then back over here?
They had just left WWE and went over to WCW.
Right.
And, so this whole time they had this third man plan for this group. They didn't know who the third person was going to be. Hogan called up Bischoff like, I'm your third man. And
Right.
then they set it up
Yo.
like this at Bash of the Beat.
I wish I was in the room when Bishop got that call, because when he hung up, for sure, he did a dance up and down.
I'm pretty sure Dave was in the room. They're just sitting there like, we gonna fuck the world up with this one.
We gonna shock the world.
we
gonna
gonna
shock the world. This is worse than giving out their results before the show. This is crazier than that. We're gonna go crazy. Yeah, so I thought that was cool. But Cena,
This is well said right here, Fate.
Cena has finally given the people what they wanted. He is gifting us on his last ride. That, like, I can't think of a better way to go out. Like,
why not go out?
If he just takes the face, like the baby face goodbye tour,
they won't want him to
it's
lose.
Almost like, it's so cliche. It's all just like, all right, yeah, Cena seen it all the way to the end. Like, but no. He decided that he's gonna go up and everybody hate him. I love it. I just thought this was a great move.
Because before the Chamber, I'm like, he kept talking about his losing streak. I'm like, okay, babyface Cena, his losing streak needs to continue. Have everybody get tired of it. Then he starts running off wins after wins after wins till he get to possibly number 17. Now it's like, oh, he getting 17 for sure. Ain't no way you doing all this and then have him lose, unless there's some kind of it's a straight up match and someone gets disqualified. I can see this continuing on, but you're not gonna have him do the heel turn of the century and to have him get pinned at WrestleMania.
Right. Yes,
right? I would love if they had him heel turn for the century and then, like, I don't know, last second just turn on the Rock again. Just be a double agent. Just completely. But that probably won't go with the story that they're rocking with. So for now, also I got a question: how many more times are we gonna have to watch Cody get beat like a redheaded stepchild?
Hey, I keep telling people that Cody crash out, when that shit happens, boom.
Yeah, he's gonna lose it. Yeah, I just feel like they created this American Nightmare. He's easily my favorite just because the story's just dope. Like to be a legacy and then to not have it going well at first and turn it all around. This is what we want in wrestling. So his rise is what kind of brought me back around. Was watching Cody go through this. So yeah, but can we stop beating my man publicly? Like, I just
at least have Cody show up and whoop somebody's ass for once. Have it
I get that the imagery won't work if they do it in the other direction. So, but like,
why not? Everybody was already complaining about Eddie Thorpe doing it to Trick. Rocky has some more, so technically it wouldn't count, right?
Right.
Fair enough. He said he's Hawaiian. Okay. What else did I have to say about this? Yeah, man, I just gotta stop beating this guy. This is getting out of hand.
Cody turn that Mania. That's what we were predicting. The Cody turn.
Is he the last guy in his group? Is he the?
That would be so weird. How can they make that happen?
No, there's no way you can make it happen. No.
Yeah, because at that point it's just Stockholm syndrome. Like, he just becomes friends with his captors who have beat him multiple times. Like,
I realized after you beat me, I was wrong.
I was wrong. You were right.
In the middle of my match, I'm just gonna lay down and just hand the title like Jeff Jarrett handed to Hulk Hogan.
Yes. Oh, what if we get a finger point for Doom here? What if Triple H just does that?
I'll be laughing my ass off, and then I'll probably be mad later. But
so back, I don't know if you saw this, Will. Back in WCW days, back when NWO was popping, Hulk Hogan won the title from poking somebody with his finger.
It was Kevin Nash.
Yeah, people were pissed off about that.
It was literally the night after the Goldberg streak ended.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember being pissed about the Goldberg streak ended. I
was too. After that, it was a fog. I don't remember WCW after that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I watched it again, man. I watched it.
I got some like glimpses in the back of my mind. I like Juventud Guerrero doing flips, but that's all like. That he won it with a dad. That's not ideal. you don't want him winning with a
exactly, Faith. That's the same thing I said. If he loses, it has to be by DQ.
Yeah, this is absolutely right here, Lena. I agree. It's on a path to his 17th world title here. So turn on him when he loses his title. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Also,
in December.
Also from the casual side as well. Really cool to see Logan Paul in a match that important. He didn't get to win it, but just to be in it, that's dope for Logan.
Getting a lot of flack for being in
He's
there.
gonna have a Mania match too. Like, I mean, he's gonna be there for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be AJ Styles, I think.
I think he's good at it, man. Every time I've seen him in the ring, he's doing fun things, man.
Yeah, him and Bad Bunny, bro. They were the two celebrities that like took to wrestling. Like, yo, what they doing at the PC is different.
That's because they grew up fans. They didn't just grow up like they didn't just get into it. I'm looking forward to see where this Travis Scott thing goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Wherever Rock goes, he gonna be there.
Right.
I just love seeing him in the backstage. Oh, that's what I'm gonna say. I know your algorithms have been just going off with all of the times that that Cena was actually kind of an asshole in the past. Because people are like, oh my God, he's a heel. Well, like, he's kind of been a jerk for a while. He just wasn't like, I mean, he's talking trash to people. He did a whole host scheme. He had a whole host scheme. Like, I was like, that's wild. I mean, that's not exactly babyface material, is all I'm saying. So he's had some heel in him for a while. He just hasn't let it blossom till right now. Yeah. It's a great time to do it.
Yeah, man.
Did y'all really think he wasn't gonna y'all didn't see this coming at all?
I thought it was gonna be at Mania.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah. I'm like somebody.
They were
I had one of them. I had one of them be like, you know what? I can't do this shit no more. And just like, here, all right, Rock, you got it. You got it. Now give it a time. Type of thing, you know? But
yeah.
The way that played out, it played out beautifully.
Yeah, it was fun to watch, man.
All right.
You got Stephanie there just to be there?
No, I was about to get back into my news and rumors here.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I thank you. I thank you, sir. I'm just asking.
No, so Stephanie Valquer, it was said that she got to choose between NXT and the main roster. And she decided to pick NXT because she says she needs to learn English and she wants to learn the WWE TV way of doing things. And so I thought this was a pretty good reveal, and I thought this was a good choice by her.
That's a
what
smart
you think
move.
about it? Yeah,
I like that. That's a smart move. She's not just in it for the money, for the fame, and get floundered in the catering because she doesn't know no English. Like, she wanted to come here, learn the ways of the land, learn what camera to look at, learn how to travel, learn this, learn that. She's like, just take me to the PC. I like that. That's a smart woman. She's gonna be a superstar in that main roster one day.
Yeah. Look, they got her going up against Julia. Winner takes all. This gonna be a stand and deliver, or is this gonna be
this is next week in New York. Because
okay, that's right. The MSG show. Oh, got you.
Yeah, because rumor has it Julia actually has an injury, which is gonna take her out for a while. So that's why they rushed the match and have it a champ versus champ. Because at first I was like, this shit don't make no sense. Why?
Right.
But after hearing that, I'm like, all right. So you're gonna have Stephanie be two champs, and now the thing is she gonna drop the North American Championship?
Yeah, I bet the way they have her drop it is through like a 3-way match, so she doesn't get pinned.
Or she just hand it to her, just like, and start a tournament. Just start a tournament. I mean, Goldberg did it when he won the 2 championships. He let one go. He's like, here you go. And that's the case. I want Jada Parker to win that North American Championship. I'm just saying.
Yes. Miss Parker needs to win.
Yes.
Casual question. So, how has the transition been going for NXT fighters to get onto the big stage? Is it like, if you go there, are you like in purgatory? It's going to be tough to get out of there, or are they moving guys and girls up when they're ready?
They're more likely moving them up when they're ready. Case in point, Roxanne Perez. She was long overdue, and they kept it till she was ready, and she was already in the Elimination Chamber. Her first match, literally her first match, pay-per-view on the job. She's in the chamber. So
Yes.
They threw her in the deep end, huh? Okay.
yeah, she was ready.
Oh, she ready.
She was
to go.
ready. She showed up and showed out. So that woman is ready. So yeah, 9 times out of 10, they try to keep him until they're ready to go. Braun Breaker, they kept him till he was ready to go. Dragunov before he got injured.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you got like the sister publication, you don't always. Some people just get stuck there and just don't move. And I don't mean just in wrestling. I just mean in general when you have like G Leaguers. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some G Leaguers who could be starting now or playing now,
Right.
but they just the transition it's too difficult for some. They don't move people enough, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You basically got to go there. If you go there as the guys that are going now are like they were gonna be one and dones in college, but instead they just go to the G League. And
Right.
they're gonna go up, obviously. But if you're not one of those, it's not gonna go well.
Yeah, if you're not one of those in NXT, more likely you probably wind up getting released eventually. Or you just be a jobber.
Yeah. So the thing I didn't realize about NXT before I guess LFG is there are so many wrestlers just signed to work out at the PC. They're not necessarily signed to go on NXT and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So at any time you got bunches of wrestlers, hundreds of wrestlers in there working out, and being on this program for a long time, and then every so often some people get their chance to move up to NXT or get a match on one of these shows or whatever. Yeah, man, it's just something else I didn't know about the big machine.
Yeah, it pretty much shows you that NXT isn't really, it's like, it's the G League, but you still got to work your way to that G League.
So
so
even get into the G
like,
bar. Okay.
Yeah, there's literally levels to that.
Levels to
So
this shit.
it's crazy.
I like it.
It's crazy.
That's what's up.
And,
It should
and
be
they're-
though.
they're,
It should be easy.
Yeah, they just introduced another show to the mix where they're going to have like these young superstars compete and all this kind of stuff. So that gives them more airtime, more chance to be out there and get exposure. So,
And do the NXTers get mad at the Bad Bunnies and the Logan Pauls of the world?
I don't think so.
No.
Just because most of them, they're getting brought in as, just like college athletes or guys from the indies and stuff like that.
Right.
So when you get somebody who got the name recognition and now they have to, get the wrestling training, like you can't really be too mad at it, bro. Like you get in where you fit in.
I would assume.
No, I'm saying because like Bad Bunny and Logan Paul, they moved down to Florida and trained at the PC before they even, before they got even on TV. So they want to make sure they knew their stuff before, they go up there, and they're gifted athletes in their own right. More so Logan Paul. I wasn't surprised at him. Bad Bunny, I was really surprised. But yeah, they took it serious. They moved down to the PC. They trained with like the NXT wrestlers and everyone else that's there. So
that's dope. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, but plus the way I would see it is like if you bring in all that attention, because like those guys got Bad Bunny's biggest stars on the planet basically, and Logan's basically one of the biggest YouTubers on the planet. So if you bring that much of a crowd here, then the rising tide raises all ships, man. We all win.
Exactly.
So like, yeah, all right, cool. I'm glad they're handling it well. But back in the day, none of that would have been cool. They would,
like there would be no Snookies, no Floyd Mayweathers, none of that. Like now it's like, oh, you want to do this? You got to train like us.
You would have ran into Goldberg, and he would have really speared you, like broken a rib, and not said sorry.
You mean like
Ice Your Speed?
Ice Your Speed.
What happened? What happened with Speed? Did somebody get him?
Yo, he was in the Royal Rumble, and Braun Breaker speared him in half.
Yeah,
go back.
Hey,
Dale, you gotta sit on that clip, dude.
Yeah,
couldn't have happened to a better guy.
Yeah.
I
He's
love
like,
that
I'm not
Kevin
doing
Owens is
that
kind of
again.
an
I'm
asshole.
not coming back ever again.
And then he got like flipped over the announce table or something like that.
Yeah.
Too, so,
Yeah, good. Because he's a guy who likes to play a heel in real life, and then when he had to be one, it didn't go so well, did it?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, they did him in. They
Good,
did
that's
him
good.
in, bro.
All is just. All is just. I like it.
Yes, indeed, man. All right.
Thanks for
So
having me on,
let's look a little bit more into these news and rumors. Like we saw on Raw that you can't pull apart wrestlers with regular humans because CM Punk and and Seth Rollins would not be denied. They were going to fight each other no matter what. It took about 30 minutes to pull them apart. And the beginning of the show or something like that is ridiculous. The pull aparts of wrestling. Are we going to not see a pull apart for like a month, maybe?
Everybody
All right, break it up.
Hey, when they were fighting, when Rollins had this little one-off in the ring with in the chamber with Cena, look, I know this is the same sport that let Ric Flair fight until he was 90, but at the end of the day, they look like two grumpy old men in there. Like it was not peak for either of them at all. But it was still fun to see. I was just like, damn, you still doing this, bro? Like, I mean, Cena, I get it. He's still in pretty good shape, but Sethy, man, it's looking like them injuries and that MMA shit caught up with him a little bit.
Hey, that pipe
Yeah.
bomb he dropped, man. Woo!
That's a good point there, John. That's a good point there, John. That's a much better match, much better level of celebrity than just Floyd versus.
Yeah,
Big
no more
Show.
Floyd
That was
versus
cool.
Big Show, even though that was hilarious. Even though that was hilarious. That little
that
man
track was
punching
fire.
that ginormous human.
That track was fire though.
Also, was that fake? Did we see J-Lo with Big Show in a picture today? Was that, or were they just saying it looked like Big Show? Was that actually fake?
no.
I did see that.
I seen
on
that like
the internet.
a
I
few
thought it
weeks
was-
ago. I think she's
Yeah.
really dating him. She's really dating him.
Oh,
Right.
Wow.
And I also noticed she's taller than Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we all are.
It's crazy.
He's like the same. He's like literally. I think he's shorter than Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
Wow.
that sounds about right.
That's insane, bro.
JT. But yeah, I think he's shorter than Rey Mysterio.
Okay. So, well, is this a match you we're looking to get at Mania here, or did they? He booked it for next Monday, right, on Raw?
Yeah, a steel
Okay.
cage.
Yeah, that's
But-
right. Steel cage match.
But there's one person missing. I think that person's going to show up on in New York City, and that's Tribal Chief. I think Roman has to be
Yes.
added to this equation based on what happened at the Rumble.
At
I'm
the
still
Rumble.
holding that
You're right.
theory.
You're right. He's got 2 dates announced. I thought it was SmackDown dates though.
They can change.
Roman Reigns it is. Yeah.
They can
Mhm.
change.
Of course.
You know who the chairman of TKO is?
Of course.
That's Big
Of course.
Cuz. That's a Big Cuz.
Because that's oof.
Hey, actually, I want to pull up on Monday. All right, no problem.
I guess my whole problem with Seth was him coming out dressed like he was dressed for this fight. Like, you ain't need to do that. Just,
It's a
just
suit.
come out
It's
with.
a bad suit, but it's a suit.
So I don't know, man.
I mean,
That dude, he
he
loves to just dress up crazy, though, man.
He saw Joker one time, and dude, it just changed the dude's life. He's just prancing around and with the most erotic, exotic outfits he can think of. It's like,
Yes.
wow. I was like, wow.
He's a real pick me kind of guy. He just wants to be seen. Please,
They definitely go couple shopping at the department stores.
Yeah, that's he do. They do. Io
mad at
Sky
you.
is a new champion, but look, the way I'm thinking, I just believe this is going to be a 3-way dance between Bianca, Io, and Rhea. I was really shocked to see Rhea lose the title on Raw before Mania here. Like, what What did you think about this, Tro?
I was shocked because I was casually just sitting here just watching TV, and I seen Bianca was out there. Rhea was kind of getting agitated, taking her eye off the ball, which, rule number one, keep the main thing. And it was almost like a foreshadow because she kept looking at Bianca. She was like, I see you at Mania. I'm like, wait, you sure? And then Io hit that Hurricane Rana, and I'm like, all right. Io's gonna miss that. She's gonna miss that that moonsault. Ain't no way. She hit it. I'm like, okay, Rhea's gonna kick out. Nope. I was like, yo, they really flipped the script on the road to Mania. It's like, I never thought that the Raw after Elimination Chamber was gonna be that damn good. Back-to-back shows ending in a complete shock. But I'm with you, Dale. I think this is gonna be a triple threat. And to Lena's credit, I think Jay's gonna interject her stuff in that match and cost Bianca. But I still have Bianca winning that championship one way or the other.
Okay. Well, are you familiar with Io Sky?
No. Well, I think I might have seen a single match and just not realize who it was. Okay. But
what about Rhea Ripley and
Rhea Ripley? She has crossover power. She transcends. They always try to get her in MCU movies every time a new one is being announced. They're like, Rhea Ripley, have her play whatever female superhero it is, which I'm not against, but it's just like, you gotta do it every time. Like, she can't possibly be good for all these roles. So, but yeah, so I'm aware of Rhea Ripley. Is the other lady, is she from Japanese wrestling? Because she's
yes.
So I don't need to know her specifically to know what she's bringing to the table, because they all bring work to the table from over there. So
yeah,
I've yet to see a Japanese wrestling publication that wasn't just, okay, they're doing way too much. Like, they're just and I'm here for it. But they're all in. They're always all in. Yeah. In fact, I think I was telling you in the backstage the other day, I saw somebody get power bombed when a Japanese wrestler get power bombed with a chair wrapped around her neck. I was like, that's the most dangerous thing that I've ever seen. Like, it was not okay. But everybody made it out alive. So see, people die from less is all I'm saying. Like, dangerous.
I'm with you there, man. I'm with you.
Yeah.
All right. So that I guess that kind of proves our point, though. The fact that he knows Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair just right off the bat. I believe that's what we're going to get at Mania, and Io's going to be in for the ride too. So that makes a lot of sense here. So, all right, man. So before we get off of WWE, man, you guys got anything else to bring up before we go into AEW Revolution?
Yeah. Karrion Kross was right.
Karrion Kross? What do you say?
Remember back in the summer of last year when he was like, he had one of those promos and he was saying that John Cena will eventually, show his true form.
You're right. He did say that. My God.
They've been planning this for a lot longer than we know, than we realize.
Yeah, because you don't really see Karrion Kross in the ring. He's doing vignettes. And more than ever, I've been paying attention to his vignettes. And yeah, he called it last summer, like, even John Cena will eventually, realize his true self. Mm-hmm. And lo and behold, here we are. So shout out to Karrion Kross.
Wow. I don't know if I care for the hair though, the long hair.
Oh, you know what? I saw a meme about that. He's like, every person he's been coming in contact with, he wears his hair like them. Like if you go back when he was talking to Xavier Woods, he had his hair in a bun. When he was talking to Sami Zayn, he had his hair the same way Sami Zayn had his hair. And then when he's talking to AJ Styles, he had that, I don't know what you call it because I'm not a girl, but he had that type of hairstyle the same way AJ Styles had it. So it's like,
I'm gonna watch this again, dude.
It's just the attention of detail, this man.
Right.
Like, give him a championship already.
Yes. Karrion Kross about to go down on the list now.
He's a prophet.
That's the type of detail we used to not get back in the day.
Right,
So,
exactly.
They're really doing. They're writing these scripts like scripts now, like actual.
Yeah.
I felt like that. I felt like when I was younger, those stories came up like as they thought of them. Like, oh well, this thing happened and it took us in this direction, so let's make up some shit and go that way. But I think now it's like, no, we are gonna do this, and then the branches that come from that moment.
It's a big storyboard.
Yeah, I want to see their story wall. It's probably like
Yes.
they probably got it in like a top secret room, but that board is busy. It's a busy board.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
And it'd be
Like
dope
you're
to
searching
have
for a
these
serial
wrestlers.
killer, right? Like,
Yeah, it'd be dope if they had these wrestlers come in like, hey, so what do you think about this? Oh, well, if you do this, this, and this, and this, I like that idea. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Karrion Kross would be perfect as a producer when his career is up.
when are the games gonna add that feature where you run the story? That's what the games got to do. Them wrestling 2K games. 2K always add some kind of game mode. Let you be a writer. And then you can get great stories out of that because somebody out there, some watcher like us, is got better ideas than they do. It just happens that way, It's the same thing. You go on any of these videos and you go into the comments and you're like, oh, there's a bunch of comedians in the world just not working as comedians because this is funny in here. And so I think the same thing could happen.
I like it, man. I like
it.
All right. Will, we're gonna get to the second tier wrestling now. Okay, this is AEW.
Might be out of my wheelhouse by this point.
I don't know if I know these people. All right, but
you're gonna learn today. He said,
"Yeah."
All right.
Oh wow.
So Brody we got Okada versus Brody King. I'm guessing it's gonna be for his championship here.
Was there a story going into this deal? Or did they just throw this? They just threw it together.
I was just surprised to see it up here, and yes.
So it's the usual Tony Khan booking, huh? Just like here.
It's a match between these two guys. It's gonna be great.
So you're gonna have Brody King lose. So you're gonna have Brody King lose again.
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly.
Speaking of a writer in the wild saying something that could work. Look at this is great. CM Punk stands unyielding, unmasking the imposter and clashing with Rollins, where every punch lands like a mic drop, and the battle for truth is as fiery as a toddler with a sugar rush.
Oh, she is good. She's
that's what I'm saying.
Author. She is good with the words, so we always have
you gotta call her. Man. H, you got Triple H. You gotta call her. Give her a call.
Give Lena Dow her flowers. Get her on payroll.
Absolutely.
Have her work out the women's division because they sorely need some good stories, and I think Lena will help them out perfectly.
Yep.
It's funny you said that because I feel like the women have caught up athletically now, but now they got to keep the writing good for them too.
Yes.
Well, hey, with the Jade Cargill thing, this is a big story here. So this is definitely a step in the right direction.
So what was the relationship of the girl getting her hind part stomped in and the one who wanted to get out? So are they like tag team partners or at what point?
They were all girls, like Bianca, Jade, and Naomi. Like they were all like cool. They were like three amigos kind of girls or whatever. And so like they always had each other back. Jade and Bianca were the tag team champs. Bianca was having a match for like a qualifier or something like that while this attack happened in the back. Jade got put through a car windshield or whatever.
Oh,
and so Naomi, she was not in the match, but they're saying because Jade came in there and attacked Naomi was the one that put her through the windshield with the goal of becoming tag team champion because she got to take Jade's place and become tag team champion with Bianca.
Messy, I like it. Messy, yes. I like it.
Yeah, like it's like to put it in basketball terms. Those three were the big three, and Naomi was Chris Bosh.
Oh, say less. That was perfect. I understand it now. I got it.
It's true.
It's like when the Celtics cast away Ray Allen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
And Naomi was like, well, I need to get my shine in, so I got to take out the biggest one here, and I'm going to take out her. Well, allegedly. We still don't know yet, but apparently
Right.
Jay does know.
Right. Exactly. Hey, she the one that got attacked. So she would know.
Got her ass stomped out.
Yeah. Didn't go well for her.
All right. So yeah, we're both in agreement. Crowder retains. Next match, Swerve Strickland versus Ricochet. Now this one's got a little bit more pop to it. We got the whole dilemma with Ricochet owning the embassy jacket from Prince Nana, who is Swerve's manager. And they've been going back and forward here. So what you think about this one?
I think Ricochet need to get his ass whooped. Like every time I try to get behind Ricochet, I'm like, oh, this dude cut a mean ass promo. Oh, okay. And what does he do, Dale? He does the one thing I always hate. He does that. I hate that shit. Like, why are you doing that?
That's
like,
the
way too damn old to be doing that, bro. Like, come on, man. We can all see where your hair went wrong, and it decided to retire and go away for the rest of your life. He can cut the meanest promo, and it's like, oh damn, this boy cooking. Never mind.
You really don't like that. Hey,
I hate that shit, man.
That means he's doing it right, though. He
Right.
got you.
I fucking hate that shit. That
That's
shit is
amazing.
stupid. And it's not one of those. Oh, I hate that shit, and it grows on you eventually. Like I literally.
Nah, it's
that
not
shit
gonna. It's not gonna. It's not. You're not coming around. You said you're never coming around on this one, huh? All right. Oh, like that. That's the Jada Kiss then. They're giving him the Jada.
Yeah, without the
Yeah.
raspy voice. Yeah.
Without the yeah. You gotta have the raspy voice to pull that off.
So yeah, I'm
telling
picking Swerve for this one. I think Nana gets his jacket back, and Ricochet goes on to do some other stuff that we hate.
I still thought Ricochet was going to join the Hurt Syndicate, but
Yeah, they just put that to bed. So
yeah.
all the cards they handed out, they put all that to bed. So all
Yeah,
right.
man.
I've seen
Next
Swerve
match,
in a fight. I've seen a couple Swerve matches actually. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
To watch.
Yeah. Look,
Ooh.
Swerve has gotten a bigger name in AEW than he did in WWE. I will definitely give him credit.
Yeah.
I feel like there's probably more opportunity, down there.
Well,
Like,
at the
you come up-
time,
you
you
come up
had
to the bridge and
Vince.
ride the pine, but Vince, yeah.
Vince was in charge then, so it's like
Yes.
you go somewhere else, you already gonna get more opportunity.
Yep. Exactly.
Anybody know where
All right.
Vince is these days?
They say he's trying to start another company. We don't know what kind of company, but something.
I think it's wrestling.
Yeah, but then people have been saying no, it's not wrestling.
Well,
I
it's
don't
either
know.
wrestling or he's doing like shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
So
So
Something.
not
shows
jail.
and stuff.
So not jail is what I'm.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
even if he does go to jail, his greatest homeboy is the president, so he'll
Right.
be out lickety split.
he is.
Right. He'd be like,
Oh,
hey, hurry up and
Trump,
convict
Ace
me
Boone?
so I can.
Oh,
I can
Yeah,
get
him
this
and
funds
Trump
or
are
whatever.
boys. Him and Trump are boys.
Mean pardon's coming.
His wife is like on his cabinet. So
Oh, that's right. No, yeah. I did know that. Yeah, the wife is on the cabinet. That's right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So he
Secretary
ain't
of
going
Education.
nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
I got friends.
right.
Nah, please.
Yeah, he does.
Hey, literally. So
About as high as places you can get here.
that's it. All right, Mercedes Money versus Momo.
Watanabe.
She's not gonna
Not
win.
bad.
So
Watch more anime. You'll get that one next time.
Yeah. she's definitely not gonna win. First time I ever seen her. Mercedes is the winner. What you got here, Trill?
Oh yeah. I mean, when she won whatever tournament she won to pick whatever champion she won, I'm like, yeah, she's gonna pick Mercedes.
Mhm.
They just trying to get Mercedes over in Japan as well and stuff like that. So yeah, This is a no-brainer. I don't know who they're gonna build to take that title off of her. I'm still hoping it's Harley Cameron one day, but yeah, I don't know who's gonna take that from her. So yeah, I got Mercedes, hands down.
All right, the Hurt Syndicate versus
The
the
Hurt
Outrunners.
Is that are they like soldiers? Is that a play on the Hurt Locker?
No,
What is the Hurt
no. They just hurt people.
Okay,
Like they
I like
just beat people up.
Yeah,
Like,
they used to be in WWE. They used to be in WWE. They used to call themselves the Hurt Business. So they went over there. Now they're the Hurt Syndicate.
Syndicate's a little more sophisticated, I guess.
Yeah, because they wear suits and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah,
They-
and,
okay, nailed it.
the Outrunners are like wrestlers from like 1980s.
They
I
look
like
it,
them.
honestly. They look
Yeah,
it.
they do like the Hulk Hogan bit and all that kind of stuff. You know,
Oh,
that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Paul
That's
Rudd.
one. That's one of the few things I like about it. They bring back that old school nostalgia style of wrestling with those two.
They
Yep.
came in 80s colors too. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
All you need
Neon
is
colors, man.
leggings and
Mhm.
cocaine.
So, but they're definitely gonna lose against Hurt Syndicate for sure.
Yeah, I'm wondering who's gonna beat them.
Right.
Is it gonna be
And,
the house?
Is MJF? Is he like
maybe.
the big? Is he the big name on AEW? Because whenever they show the commercials, that's who I see is him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's a big
MJF
name.
is one of the bigger names in AEW. He was a champion for a while. He does not have the championship anymore, but he's going up against Hangman Adam Page, who is like an original in the company. He is he a EVP as well?
No.
Okay, but he knows the EVPs very well.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. MJF, he was like, I think last year he was in the middle of a bidding war between Triple H and Tony Khan on who
Yes.
can offer the biggest money, and he chose Tony Khan still. So he came back. He said he's gonna be up again in I think 2029, if I'm not mistaken, he said. So he's gonna have another bidding war for
Right,
MJF.
yeah. And then
Yeah, Chris.
MJF supposedly had his tattoo of AEW removed from his leg.
Yeah, that was
They-
pretty
they were
stupid
showing
putting
that
in
on-
the first place.
Yeah, right.
great.
Exactly. never tattoo the name of the company you work for. on
Yeah,
your
you wouldn't do
body.
that if you worked at FedEx. What are you doing?
Right.
Facts.
So I think MJF is gonna go over here over Hangman. Hangman's gonna go back to just being angry about something else because that's what he does. And MJF is gonna move up, I think, to maybe get in line for the world title.
Is
I
this
kinda-
Hangman here? He's pretty angry.
Yeah, Hangman.
Yeah.
Hangman's always angry.
No, I was saying it's Chris Hangman. He seems pretty angry in the chat right now. He said MJF is not shit to me until he works with somebody else. He's nothing to me. All right.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah, that's it.
You gotta
But
put
no,
his foot
I'm
back
a-
real quick. I love it.
I'm gonna take Hangman on this one because the dude
Okay.
needs a win. He hasn't
He
really been
does.
doing nothing since he burned down Swerve's house. So it's what are we doing here? He needs to be the one to beat Mox.
Okay. Yeah. That happened too, Will. Hangman
Burned the
burned
house
down
down?
Swerve's house.
He just find
The
The
his
burning houses.
in real
Oh
time.
man.
Yes, he burned down a man's house. Okay.
The only time I saw the house burning was with the Fiend was
Or Randy Orton and the Fiend. Yeah.
somebody got their house burned in that situation.
Yeah, you're
That
right
was in the
about that.
game. That was in the game. So you had to
Yeah,
fight out of
what-
that burning house in the game. It was nuts.
That's true. That's true.
Wait, that was a feature? We had to fight out of the burning house?
So like the it was like it turned into like a no holds brawl, but like you had been dragged off into like the woods of this house, and then you're basically fighting Yeah, you fighting the Fiend and whoever else was there, and they're jumping you, and
Wow.
the house is burnt. The house is burning in the background, and it's a whole thing. Very theatrical.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that spot they had between the two. It was entertaining too. So
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
all right, we got Kenny Omega versus Konosuke Takeshita. This is going to be for the AEW International Championship, and they've been building this up because Takeshita beat Kenny Omega twice in 1 week, like a couple of years ago, and so they keep talking about this over and over. So now Kenny has to beat Takeshita here for the championship if he's going to really be the best wrestler in the world here. So
I agree.
and also get his catch back on Don Callis.
Yeah, that's gonna be the payoff.
Yeah,
I got
So-
Kenny winning. Also, it's time he goes 2-1 and gets that one fall. So he gets his revenge on him and finally gets his hand on Don Callis in LA. So I got Kenny.
Yeah, we're in agreement there. Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher in a steel cage match.
Guy's got a great name. I'm going Will Ospreay.
He's definitely their high flyer, similar to Ricochet and everything like
Love
that. The crowd really behind him and everything like that. Well, babyface, but Kyle Fletcher is a guy who like turned his back on Will Ospreay. They used to be the same click together, and so now they're not. So
Kyle give me King Joffrey vibes, man. Like I just want to see somebody poison this guy.
Yeah.
So I'm rocking with Will on this one.
what you think will happen?
I got Will because I think Kyle Fletcher beat him the last time they fought each other. So I got Will on this one.
So too. Yeah, I'm with you. I got Will Ospreay winning this one as well.
Let's go.
I don't know what they do next, but that's the winner there. Now, main event time. Woo! Which one of these matchups is the main event in your opinion, Tro?
I see what you're doing, Dale. I see
Set him
you're
up.
backing me into a corner here. I see
You
what you're
got a
doing.
family.
Oh no, I'm single. I ain't got no family at all. But I think he wants me to protect him. So I'm gonna go with the Hollywood ending.
Exactly, man. That is definitely the main event, Tony Khan. Take notes if you're watching. That's your main event. All right, so let's talk about Moxley versus Cope here. I'm hoping we get a title change so I can see the championship, and maybe it's just all messed up and they gotta get a new championship made or something because Mox is just he tore it all apart or something. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't really care too much about the match itself. What's your thought here?
When did Cope stop being Edge?
Yeah, we need to move
oh boy.
You can't use
boy.
that name AEW. Okay, it's
Is that what it is? I'm wondering if it was the right thing. Damn, that's crazy.
Nope, that was all company name. I mean, he showed up as Adam Copeland, and then for some reason he wanted to take the Prince route and just call himself Cope.
Yeah.
That's a play on a thing. That's an internet thing. When you call that, people just be like Cope when you're trying to make excuses for something. Cope,
But
you just roll with it. That's dope.
as far as the winner, I got Mox. I don't think Copeland should be the one to do it. It should be. I still feel like it should be someone within the company that they're actual younger talent or something to beat him. I think he should be just another stepping stone, and we'll continue to see the briefcase instead of the championship. But yeah, I got Mox. I'm never gonna bet against the Shield ever.
There's also no way that he's not just a gatekeeper now. He's 1,000.
Yeah,
He's so old.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going Cope. Just for that hope. Cope for the hope.
Cope with hope.
bars.
But Cope down with hope.
All right, and the true main event, the Hollywood ending. the champion, timeless Tony Storm, faces off against Mariah May. This is going to be good. They had the face-to-face interview. Mariah May is still really pissed off. She just
So mad.
started off the interview like with a spitting on Tony Storm, like ridiculous, like right there in front of the
That's what she
interviewer
did?
and everything. Yes.
Oh yeah, give me Mariah May then. We in. She's a disruptor. She's a disruptor. I love a disruptor. You know that.
Yeah,
dog.
and this will be the rubber match between the two, right? So Mariah May won the first one, Tony Storm won the second one. So this is the third match. Let's see who wins it all. So Terrell, what you thinking?
Storm. They're not flipping this title back and forth. I hope not. So this needs to be done. This needs to be over with. So I got Tony Storm, the Hollywood actress herself.
Yes.
Finally getting rid of Mariah May and probably causing Dale to lose a little bit of sleep, but it's all right because he still got Tony Storm.
Still got Tony. Yeah, still got Tony. Look, Tony Storm is actually starring in the movie Queen of the Ring.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yes.
I've seen it. It's advertised. Okay, I'll be
Yes.
watching.
So yeah, we're gonna watch that eventually and do a review on this. But
Okay.
That comes
I
out
hope
this weekend,
Mariah
right?
May- I hope Mariah May storms the set. Just keep it
Yeah.
a buck.
yes, that would be good. So but yeah, this should be a good match, and I believe Tony Storm is gonna come out ahead. And I'm interested to see where the women's division goes after this, because Mariah May and Tony Storm's been holding it down for like the past 2 years, and so now this is going to mark the end of this. And so what direction we go from here with this women's division? So it's going to be interesting.
Hopefully
to figure
something
out.
good.
Oh damn!
Hope
Sounds
so.
like you really
It's
feel-
trash, dude. You have no idea. That shit is trash right now. I
Their
mean,
little story's not working.
No,
there is no stories.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
a problem.
this is the best story you got right here, and this
Indeed,
is like
okay.
2 years in the making.
And you want
boy.
an example? You want an example, Will, of how bad it is? Go to YouTube and look up Thunder Rosa and Megan Bang segment.
Oh yeah,
That'll show you how bad that shit is.
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Now, is it that they're just not writing anything well, or are they not fully into the characters yet? They're not really.
They're
embracing
not
it.
writing. They're not writing nothing well.
So they're just
at
not
all.
writing good for them.
They're just not writing. I don't think they got writers.
So then we're leaving it up to the athletes to have creative control. That's not good.
Yeah.
idea.
Most of them do, but yeah, it's just the writing. It's just trash. I thought Shane McMahon was going to fix that, but
Almost company, from what I heard, right?
yeah, that's that. At that point, I don't blame Tony Khan for hanging up. It's like, you know what? Never mind. I'm good with you because you're not going to come in and take over. You ain't gonna do what your daddy did, Bischoff.
Sell
Yeah,
me 51%, fam, and I'll come in there
Feel
and
like-
say this stuff.
I feel like Shane reached his peak when Daddy was proud of him. That's all he was ever going for. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I think
After
I
that,
seen
it's hard to-
documentary. I saw that
Yeah.
documentary. That's all he wanted. Just the data boy.
yeah,
Data boy.
it's like it's what they say about the fighters. Like it's hard to get up and train when you sleeping in satin sheets, and that's kind of where he is now. He got what he came for. So not
Yeah.
ideal.
Yep.
Agreed.
Okay.
Great show, fellas. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, look, you're always welcome here. We love to talk wrestling, of course, and it's always good to have another fan's take, especially once we're not watching this on a week-to-week basis. I like to know what you guys are thinking. So
I also think like if we got any other casuals watching the show, then I'm asking the questions that they may have too, so that works out. for
Exactly.
us. Yeah, it's good.
yeah, works out,
Thanks.
man. Definitely works out, man. All right, Terrell, you got anything else for us before we get out of here?
No. I got nothing. I said all I said last night. Oh, and Sports Illustrated, someone should be fired. They had their list of the top 10 women's wrestlers of all time, and I don't know why they put Becky Lynch at number 1 over Chyna, over Trish Stratus, over Bianca Belair. Huh?
Of all time?
Of all time, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Sports Illustrated did that. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay, Sports Illustrated.
Somebody needs to be fired.
Yeah, apparently they don't know how to judge these women with clothes on, because they do great when they're doing the swimsuit issue. They crush those articles, but apparently, I never understood why magazines don't bring somebody in who knows the product.
I don't know,
Doesn't seem like
she ain't number 1. I'm sorry.
Is she just the most famous? Is that what happened with Becky? Because
that's not even it. She's not even the most famous.
She's not, because definitely Trish and definitely Chyna.
It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
number 1.
What are we doing?
Like, no.
It's a question I have to ask every day. What are we doing?
So number 1, Becky Lynch. Number 2, Charlotte Flair. Number 3, Trish Stratus. Number 4, Lita. Number 5, Sasha Banks.
Lita got to be like 2 or 3, bro. She was actually putting the work in before others were putting the work in.
My point, exactly.
Chyna. Number 8, Asuka. Number 9, Bianca Belair. Number 10, Alundra Blaze.
Hey, shout out to Charlotte though.
That's
I'm
wild.
Big Charlotte fan. Big Charlotte
That's
fan.
wild. Look at that list. That shit don't make no sense. And you got Becky Lynch at number 1.
That's wild, bro.
How would y'all list look? Just do 5. You ain't gotta do the whole 10. How would y'all 5 look?
Oh shit! All right, well, it'd be Trish, Chyna, Asuka, Bailey, Bianca. Not in that particular order, but Trish would be number 1 at least.
I'd go Lita, Trish, Chyna, and then I go Sasha and Charlotte.
Yeah, so I was aware of Sasha when I wasn't anywhere near wrestling, so she's got to be up there. She's transcending.
Right. I wouldn't have ranked Becky Lynch as the top 4 horsewoman.
No,
you know,
she's the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Was Becky the one who had the movie, right? She have a movie or some kind of? Because there was another. Yeah, there was a movie starring a female wrestler about wrestling.
She was in the movie. Sasha Banks did Mandalorian. That was a TV show. She did that.
That was dope when she was in there. I was like,
it was
familiar.
It was.
She was familiar.
She was fine in that one too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, where isn't she fine? Let's be clear. She woke up like this.
Right.
That's true.
So
I can't argue that.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad you brought that to my attention, Charles. Appreciate that.
Walk out of here, Sports Illustrated.
Yes, indeed, Sports Illustrated. Appreciate that. So, all right. Well, that's all we got for this week, man. We'll be back next week talking more wrestling, of course. So, we'll appreciate you joining us, and Trell, appreciate you as always. Come back next week and check us out. Kenny Omega, take us home.
Must be you too. Goodbye. Mwah. Good night. Bang! Yes!
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.